Yep, sorry. Thank you very much. I completely forgot. Right, okay, thank you very much. So, thanks Anthony Roberts for that. I can't believe I forgot about that. So where was I? As I was saying before, and I'll re-explain again since you're muted, you probably never saw that. So this is what I'm going to put up with on the instructions. Not very clear manual, but I checked with Amiga, with Lazy Game Reviews before I did this, and it seems fairly straightforward. But it's not the Win 11 slubs issues like everyone else. No, because I'm still on Windows 7 Pro, and I'm not wanting to upgrade, and I'm a bad one for upgrading, so yeah. Right, so the next thing I need to do is I need to get the ball from this side off. So that's the ball out, straight out there. Right, and the next thing I need to do, I think I just need to unplug the cable. So here is what I need to unplug. Should be just a case of just pulling it out. Hopefully I won't. I don't want to really pull this way, but I've got to put it back in on a new board. There we go, it's starting to come out now. There we go, that's it. So that's out now. And then it says to cut this here, since we won't be, we won't be, crying out loud. This here we won't be needing, which is this. Try and get this, there you go. This section there, that we won't need. We know you don't like to upgrade Amiga 3.9, so yeah. Look, if it works, it works. But with Amiga, at least you get to play around with it. Right, what am I going to use to cut it? That's going to be the interesting question. Is this a wire cutter? Can I use this? I don't think so. I think this is a stripper. It's too big anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Probably the only thing that I haven't used yet. Use a mouse trap to cut it. Right, there we go. Actual cutting things, so there we go. Ooh, nice little click as that came off. I've got electrical wire to sort that out, so that's not going to be a problem. Right. Okay, remove the old board. Oh, I need to, yes, to take out those screws. So, this has got 2 more screws here, as I remember. Let's get this lined up properly. So you can see that one there, and there's another one here. So I'm going to take those off. Now, one thing that Lazy Game Reviews said was because the ball's gone, it's going to make this a lot lighter. So that's going to be very interesting to feel. There we go, and there you go, straight off. Right, now the new one. You know what, I'll just use my wire cutters to cut into it. There we go. Not the best thing to do, but gets the job done. Right, what have we got? So we've got here, let's put it there for now. So we've got here this basically goes over the bottom part. Show that in a moment. We've got two standoffs, and that'll sit on top so that it can be screwed back onto the board, I believe. And then we've got this goes over the sensor equipment, I believe. So, transparent piece on the board. Is it that way? It's definitely not that way. Must be this way, because this seems to go straight in. Yeah, okay. Fine. The new plastic cap. It's a bit grubby in there, unfortunately, but it's fine. I'll probably just do a clean of it later. Not doing one now. There we go. And I believe just slide it like you would. I think that's correct there. Then right, so put this on top. There we go. Seem to give it a bit of force to get in. It's not quite wanting to sit in for some reason. It's because it's come back out again. Tell you what, I'll do it this way. feels better. Right, I think that's correct. So the next thing I need to do is put the spacers on. Where did I put the spacers? Where did I put this? Oh, there they are. Goes there. Goes there. Put these two back in. Okay, so that's those two in. We need to put this back on, and we also need to tape these. One sec while I get some electrical tape. So because of the exposed-ish wire on the ground, which is on this part here, I'm going to tape it with electrical wire like LGR did. So I'm kind of wrap this around here. And wrap this somewhere. Now where am I going to go? I could just kind of leave it off, I suppose. I really need to connect it to the others. So as long as as long as it's secure, at least that was. It's like a crap version of Blue Peter you're watching at the moment. Right. Other people make this so easy, but then again, I don't do this sort of thing regularly, so it should be fine. This shit is not that sticky. And then I've forgotten. I'm assuming it's this way. I'll tell you what, I'll push it in first. Yeah, that makes sense. And then let's sort this out. this back here. There we go. It's worthwhile when I find out that no, it should be fine. Oh wait, hang on, I need to do that. That's why it wasn't going on. That should be correct. Didn't like that crack, but it should be fine. Yep, tightened. Okay. Buttons don't seem to want to work, so I'm assuming that's too tight. I'll find out why that doesn't work. Because those should be clicking, and one of them doesn't. Oh, the joys of having to put this sort of stuff together. Right, why did that go clunk? It should be fine. No, nothing else will broken with it. Alright, so that clicks, that one doesn't. Why does that not click? Well, that's interesting. Oh no, they're the same length, I think. One seems to be slightly smaller than the other one. There's no maybe it's just me. That seems to click fine. This one, not so much. That's strange. It's fine there. So you can see that slight gap. That's fine, but when I push it in, it just doesn't want to. Is this not in properly? Is that the issue? I don't think this is in properly. So straightforward, he says. This comes out a bit easier than I'd like. Okay, what's wrong with this? I think that sits there. I think the laser part of it just didn't want to sit properly. It's definitely for the right thing, so that definitely fits that part. Yeah, and pausing it in right. That's weird though, because it's like it's supposed to be correct, and it is for the right thing. It's for a tank mouse. That's what I asked for. Okay, let's try that. Let's hope that's correct. That's the clip that needs to go in there. And cross your fingers. Oh, that sounds better. Yes. that is what we wanted. Brill. That's looking good. Right, so this will be the first of 2 upgrades that we'll be doing. Second one, will be interesting to see if it works all the way through. Okay. It's done it again. Maybe I need to not tighten it as much. It looks like that's in, but it's flush. Let's see if the Amiga picks this up. Right, okay. Put the Amiga on. See if it complains or not. It just still doesn't quite feel right. Okay, I knew something was a bit off with the oh, it's not default, is it? It's shows custom. There we go. Was a little worried there, thought the oops. Thought the no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Right, so I can see what I'm doing. Now look at that, there's a massive difference. Yeah, the very sensitive, that's not correct. Why does it give me 10 meg here? It's weird. It's not right at all. Okay. Still not correct. It's not clicking properly. Just do it without the top bit on. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh yes. Before it was just like, and now I can just go anywhere I need to. Right, okay. See what we can do to fix this. Oh, what the... Is that thing that's not on the back or anything, is there? It's almost as if when I push it onto a surface, it kind of flattens everything. Let's see what happens if I kind of give it a slight tightness, not a massive one. You know, just enough that I can secure it, but not enough that I... let the things fall out. Okay, so that's a bit loose, but it's... Still not quite right, is this, is it? Let's try it again. Apologies for the wait on this. Alright, fair enough. Right, I'm going to call that done then. It's not the best thing ever, but at least it's something. This over here. Oh, there now, Graham. Thanks for the raid. You've just popped in just in time for me to stop fucking around with the mouse. The install went okay. I'm not overly happy with it because, well, just because it's been a pain. So we'll have to see how this works. Oh, surprise raid! Woo! Nanko's made a mouse but forgot to put the ball back in. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just test this. I'm going to play a couple of games. Then I'm going to put, make a kind of screenshot of system info. And then we're going to install the Terrifier. So at least then you don't have to see me get bored watching me trying to, like, you know, fuck around with devices all the time. Was it all working? It's okay. I can't screw the mouse in properly because once I do that, it seems to stop mouse clicking. So I've had to kind of sort of semi secure it in, but it seems okay. It seems a lot better now. Whereas before you might have heard me kind of like do this with the mouse, but I don't have to do that anymore. So we're going to double check it we're going to go and play some mouse games. And I think one that I should play, because of the suggestion from Amiga Gamer, is Mega Ball. Because I think that's a good one to play it with. That would be helpful if I brought the keyboard over. Been waiting for months for you to try that. Well, I've been waiting for, you know, the upgrade for this, so this kind of swings and roundabouts really. So Mega Ball should be there. Let's go for the EG version. Mega Ball when I get my mouse edition. Yes, exactly. Let me know if you can ever use it. Should be fine. I don't think I've changed anything. Right. Press mouse button for one player, 2 for 2, shift Q to exit. Ooh, look at that, look at that. And none of this kind of, it's like straight left, right. Right, okay. That's the public domain right here. Though technically I think before was paid. Oh, is it going down? That's interesting. Ah, shit. Something you picked up causes Tetris Effect. Oh, okay. It seems to have stopped now, so yeah. If I get it to about there? No. That's 2. But look at this, touch wood, not died yet. There we go. Oh, it's one of those growy things. Oh, so I take it, yeah, it takes a few hits for those to go, okay. I think I know another game that I can test the mouse with when I finish playing this, and that'll be no second prize because of the way that the mouse can move the motorbike. I think it's a motorbike. Ooh. First death. Right, this is going to be a bit. I was kind of worried that I would have lost the ball because it being so close to the bat. Oh, shit. Okay, so there's pickups and need to not pick up there. Because I'm sure I didn't miss the ball. Or did I? Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, they're still good at bad power-ups, yeah. I missed those. Oh, that's quite fun, actually. I have to have another game of that. Now I've got a decent mouse. Bad power-ups are a bit too frequent for my liking. Oh, and it puts you at that level. That's even better. Nice. I think it's just a case of remembering what the power-ups are, to be fair. And considering I've never played this before, then best Arcade game ever. This is Batty on ZX Spectrum. Yeah, Batty was pretty good. It's a rather satisfying explosion, certainly is. Tetris Effect again. And that was a level jump, I think. Oh shit, that was a bad one. I think I need to avoid that one. See, I like these type of levels because you can just kind of not have to do much apart from that, and let the ball just go for it. This is the sort of game that if I could get my head around the next sprite system I'd love to call. Sprite system isn't that bad actually. It's what is it you having issues with? If you can describe it, I don't know if you can fix it. But as far as I remember, the way it works is you've got like a you've got the square and you've got the pattern. And I think when I first started coding for the next, it was 64 patterns, was it? And then they increased it to 128, I think that was right. Something like that. And it kind of works in a way that you move the square around and then you can sort of change what's inside it. I think that's how it works. Following backwards tutorials, but then I'm extremely distracted. It's one of those things just to play around with, because it's how I did it. It's when I'm doing my project, I have I just basically do small things at a time. So it's like I've got branches and different folders with test this, test that, test the other. So it could be small things like, okay, so this one is moving the sprite around and see if I can do that. And the next thing is getting it to turn on key press. So I've got all the different files and then I'm just going to build it on top. So once I've done everything, I can just build, just like take the code from here, shift it over because I've already done it. Or maybe I'll take things like, okay, so I made the sprite, so use this same code, add to it, so make sure it kind of turns and all that sort of thing. So once everything's ready, I can just kind of push it all together. It's probably not the best way of coding, but it seems to work fair enough for me, so I can't complain. Just the one thing I will say is, yeah, the one thing I will say is, if you're gonna do a sprite system, and you have something that goes off the screen, so let's say this bit here is the screen, the sprite system will kind of go this way and then come back like from here. If you just basically say go X this way continuously, and it'll just wrap around continuously, and it'll do the same for the top. However, if you take to it, do some old school stuff like tell it to plot a point or something like that, and then you don't account for the border, it will break. So be careful with that, is all I'm going to say. Certainly not concentrating now. So the arrow down is the one that does the Tetris effect. It's all gold. Missed that just slightly. I think I've got to get the red one. It's getting the angle, I think. There we go. Well, there you go, that's Mega Ball. Quite fun. Well, I definitely have to come back to that one. Got the top 3 spots anyway. Right, 10? Yeah. Okay, so the next one I want to try is no second prize. Getting used to it, that's the thing. It's quite sensitive as well. Let's just give up and change the sensitivity of that. Feels a little bit better. You can see on the corners there. Oh God, that feels good. So, yeah, even though it doesn't seem like I'm doing okay, it does feel a lot better on first sensitivity. I think it's the mouse system really for a higher sensitivity. Once you get the laser, it makes a much bigger difference. I think I really need to start using the brakes as well. Whoa! Mother f... I was doing pretty well then. the wrong way. I slammed into somebody else, not my fault. Guy was anywhere. Still in 6th position. How far ahead are these guys? Twist it around. What's that way? Right, so I'll finish a lap off here, and then I'm gonna test the system with system info. That's ready for Twitter anyway, and then I'm going to put on the terrible fire. The only thing that I can think of that might cause an issue is I'm currently running Amiga OS 3.5. The ROMs in there are 3.0, and the card that I've got in currently, the ACA1211, has a map ROM for 3.1, so I don't know whether it will boot properly with the new card. If that happens, I have an idea. It's something that I should have done for 3.9, but it's by the by. You totally crashed. Yeah, I figured that would happen, but it's a lot easier to deal with the mouse. That's what I wanted, which is good. Okay, so and yeah, okay, so I couldn't screw the screws all the way in, but that's fine. It seems okay. It's secure. That's good. So that's one job done. The next job, the AC, oh not the AC, the terrible fire. So give me a second whilst I set that up. I'll just stick that there for now. I don't need this. So, what most of you have probably been here to watch. Ooh. The terrible fire card, as you can see there. Cut it out of its case so you can see it properly. There we go. Oh, look at that. There we go. That's the terrible fire card with the 030 there. all pins are fine. Let's a quick look at the instructions. So what's it say? It's giving me the RTC clock, but I'm not quite sure where it's supposed to go. Because I see there's header connectors here. Oops, sorry. I see there's header connectors here, but that's too big for this small daughter board thing, so the idea is supposed to go there, but I said no, I didn't want that. Oh, is that where it's supposed to go? But I don't have a connector for it. Okay, never mind. We'll just have to figure that one out later. At least with the options there. Yes, the 030. Right, so let's move this over to here so you can see what's going on. That's where the care is, to be honest. Tell you what, I'll just take the back bit off and I'll sort the spare out in a moment. So this needs to switch off, this needs to come out. That's the power. In fact, I might just take all the stuff out and switch it around. It's probably the easiest way of doing it. And then try and figure out how I'm going to show you guys. There we go. Right. There we go, that's okay. So you should see that there. Everything's been disconnected. So the old one is here. The old ACA is there. Just need to pull it out. Pull the power thing from this because this is one of the reasons why it wasn't originally working properly. So that's out. So that's the old ACA 1211. So that goes that way, I believe, which means in this goes that way. Right, okay. This is where I found out it's too big. Or is it going to be a tight squeeze? Oops. That's a bit of a shocking drop. Problem is when you got cables everywhere, it gets a bit hard to see what the hell you're doing. Yeah, this is... that's interesting. This is going to be a tight fit to get in there. So the problem is what's happening is I'm trying to come in at, where am I going, this angle here, and it's, when it gets in, it's kind of, it's just a bit too, it's a bit too tall for the maybe if I turn it around, put it a different way, might be able to get it in a bit easier, but I doubt it. Oh, hang on, is that correct? Is that going in? Am I lucky? Is it going to scrape in? Oh. Oh, we're in. I believe we're in. Oh, that's good. Right, okay. So we're in there. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about. The cabling's there. This was in because of the power for the old one. Right, okay. I think we're in now. Cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to keep it open like this. I just want to make sure it does power on. And then I know. Okay, so that's in. That's the keyboard that needs to go in. Okay, joysticks. Okay, moment of truth. Right, I knew this was going to happen because I did say that I have okay, so if I do boot up with no startup sequence, this should be fine. There we go. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Still. It's now necessary to manually add some lines in the startup sequence. Please open the README file for more information. Okay. Tools. Why is it not opening multi-view? Nope. Come on there. Okay, so that's fine. Let's try restart. I have... Sure, I had system info. Where did I put the... Of course, this is where I find out the where I find out this doesn't work properly, but let's see what happens. Yeah, no it doesn't, because it's using 3.0, not 3.1. I knew this was going to happen. Pissing knew it. Does anybody have any ideas of how to get around the fact that I can't get the multi-view on? It looks like I'm going to have to take the card out now. This is a way that I can do map ROM from Amiga. Just having a quick look to see if would BlizzKick be okay as a kind of replacement for MapROM. Because if it is, I used to re-kick any Kickstart ROM image with Blizzard Turbo boards. Also for 1000, no, that's Blizzard Kick, not. It's not what I want, is it? Shit. That's not good. I didn't want to use the I wanted to use the because it's got like a header to put the it's got a header to put the compact flash card in, but I didn't want to use that, to be honest. See if it'll run now, but I don't think it will. Now look, just waiting for 3.1. That's the issue. I think that's what the issue I had last time with 3.9. We got to this, And it was because I didn't realise about the boot from that special menu that I didn't look at it that way. Doesn't even know what the expansion board is. Okay, yeah, I need to be on 3.1. Well, I suppose that's one thing. I've got it. I've got a card to be able to go to that point, but I'll have to wait now. So it looks like I'm going to have to buy some, again, 3.1 ROMs, and this time not fuck them up, because last time I tried to put them in the board and it didn't go well. So I'll have to buy some more of those, and then I'll probably try again next week. As in, I'll buy them next week, and then try and install them again and see what happens. It's probably my best bet. Yeah, when I've got 3.1, I don't have to worry about the issue here. Unless somebody knows of any AmiNet program that basically does what MapROM does. Because I don't know if there is anything. There's S-Kick, apparently. Might be a good time to look at 3.2 and get the ROMs burned by a review. I wanted to do that next year, to be honest. And at least then if I've got something to fall back on, I've got 3.1. S-Kick, it's good, it's used by WHD load. I have no clue to place a hardware though. Not really a usage scenario. No. Well, at least it's one thing that's consistent on this channel. Failure. Bit disappointed. I was looking forward to that, to be honest. Mind you, I'm sure you guys were as well. Well, at least one thing, we've got the mouse working fine. That's a lot better. So, yeah, I'll put this back in, and then at least we've got a system running, and then I'll have to get 3.1 for now, and then upgrade to 3.2 at some point next year is what I'm going to do. It's the best option, I think. Right, let's get that sorted, and then we can get some Coverdisks done and some gaming done. If I can get this fucking thing out. this out now. Right. Good thing I didn't take the power thing off from this. Right, let's check this to make sure everything's still working. Can't see any issue with this, to be honest. There we go. I don't think there'd be an issue. Right, let's put the top back on and then get some gaming done. Oh, and some Coverdisks. There it is. Stick it in that side, be fine. Right, okay. Okay, and goes this. So the mouse is going in. That should be the joystick, I think. Is it the correct joystick? Yes, it is. Then that's that in there. Push back. This should be out this side. So, CD. I think it was this one I was looking at. So thanks everybody for sticking around through all that, but we'll be getting back to the regular schedule in a sec. Right, okay. First things first, let's just check the... This should be fine anyway, but I'm just gonna check it. Here we go, swaps. Swap drive should have sysinfo, that's what I thought it did. I was sure that you had it, so let me just make sure that I put it on here so that I've got it. System shell. Did I not install it? No, I didn't. So LHAX sysinfo. Cool. I think I put it on 600, that's why. So sysinfo is on here now. I'm gonna check it. There's not much point, but I'm doing this for, as I said before, so I think I need to do speed. Cool. I'm just gonna do that a sec whilst I get the snipping tool out. Take a screen grab of that. Okay, I'm just going to put save as A1200 pre TF13 out. Is that me? Am I slightly better than a standard 1200? Because that can't be right. So this is, sorry, this is stock. And I'm going, I mean, is this taking into account the IDE speed and maybe extra memory? Because I'm beating a A2500 here apparently. Fast RAM will give around 2.5. Oh, okay, I see. So because I've got better memory, it's pushing me better than a... Okay, fair enough. CPU is limited in speed by chip mem. Fair, okay. Alright, let me just take another. Uncontended memory, okay. Okay, so that's that done. Right. Let's go into iGame. How that swaps in. Oh, what am I doing? Said I was going to have a look at. Right, so what I'm looking at today in terms of the move this back over, sorry. So what am I looking at today in terms of sort of Coverdisks is this Amiga format CD. There's quite a lot of stuff on it, so it'll be interesting to see what's on it. Let's put this in the drive. Simplistic explanation. The custom chips access the chip RAM along with the system memory on alternative clock cycles. First one is pure CPU RAM swap. Oh, okay, fair enough. But basically what, because I've got more stuff, it's got more stuff to access. Yeah, I see your point. Right, so looking at this, as you can see, there's a massive amount of stuff we've got here. I know this isn't Ben Speaks, it's just basically him talking. It's not like, was it that Kiss thing? That was weird. Pull the gear, etc. is sharing the memory bus on the chip RAM. Yeah, okay. So look here first. Magic colours. Handy tools. Just clean this up a bit. AF on the web, magic colours. Submission advice. Amiga Angels. What's this? It doesn't seem to want to load. Voyager 288. I've got Muri. Assuming this is Voyager. Demo version that's limited to 30 minutes runtime. To obtain the full version, use included registration utility or online. Okay, continue testing. Oh, is it a web browser? Okay. Well, there's no point in us surfing because this isn't internet ready anyway, so interesting to know that there was one. Web 21. I'm assuming that's another browser. It's a web. Which we've already got on here anyway because this has got 3.5 on it. Web 2, 2.1. What's the system requirements? OS 3.0 or later. At least 2 meg of memory is absolute minimum. 3 or more is highly recommended. Either AMI, TCP, IP, INET 255 or AS255, sorry, to access the www. is the version we've got here? So that was AWeb 2 2.0, 2.1, sorry. If I remember rightly, this has got AWeb as well. Is that 3SE? That's AWeb 2. Yeah, it's version 3, so this was a better version anyway. I think. About, yeah, 3.3. 1999 that was. So that's a waste of time anyway. They got websites on CD. Click boom. Sounds like a virus than anything else. All HTML pages. Should be an index page somewhere. I believe it's that one we need. Oh, because it doesn't have the data type, does it? Websites on a CD seems such a quaint idea. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can open this in. I don't know if we can. We should be able to in AWeb. Yeah, because it's got the file path there. So if I change this to, is it CD 0? No. No. I've got to get the crying out loud. This is a tool, but I don't know how to open it, to be honest. Right, we'll have to kind of come back to this at some point then, to be fair. There's an Octamed website on this. That'll be interesting to see. Once I've worked out how to kind of do that, because my knowledge of this is not good. Right, we'll have to move on then. What we got here is screenplay, commercial, shareware, and utilities. Let's look at commercial. We've got Odyssey and Europa 2. Oh, that's on a disc, isn't it? So I think they're games. Final Odyssey. Let's have a look at this one. joystick. Looks like 3D rendered and stuff. Is that a crash? Think of a roadside Europa fitting to one CD if you block all the bullshit pointless tracking JavaScript. Yeah, you're probably right actually. That looks like a crash. Right, hang on a minute. Let's retry that. It might be a memory thing. At least the CD is still in there. Right, so. Cross your fingers, guys. Let's see if we can get this working again. I might just press fire to see if it'll skip that part if it's causing an issue. Copyright 97. Pressing fire now, it's not doing anything. Okay, maybe it was just an issue. It's fine. There we go. Ooh, this looks fun. Down the fireball. Teleporter. Something about gains power, collect all the money you can find. I'm not quite sure what that said. Oh, hang on, it repeats. Collect all the money you can find. made during your quest. What's the first bit? I can't read the first bit properly. Something about peace. My advice is this: test no one. I've been fooled by even the most testing souls. At least I've worked out these left switch is the right one. Okay. So the left switch was not the right one. The hell am I now? Oh, there I am. Seems to be bouncing around different areas. Shit. Oh, there's more guards. Seems quite varied. Game over. Right, fair enough. Can't even escape this, to be honest. Try one more time. No problem. Can't get past here. He doesn't die. So that shuts that up. I think it says he who gains. I think that's what it said. He who gains peace, I think it was. Can't go there anyway because it's blocked. Trust no one. I've been fooled by... Oh, that's why you don't trust it. At least I've worked out these switches. The left switch is the right one. So it's the right one, it's not the left one. here. I've been on all of these. Oh, apart from that one, okay. Can't show you that. Not much life left, to be honest. Got 2 lives left. That's where the key was. Oh. One of those things I'm probably never going to get off. I think I'm stuck now. Can I kill myself? Oh, I can press Q and it gets rid of it. Fair enough. Let's have a look at the other one. Europa 2, I believe it is. Failed. Okay. About the game. The newest addition to the Centurion Task Force. Your mission is to save Europa 2 from the destination that you handed the Capone droids. Communications with the moon may have ceased, and the fate of the colonists is unknown. The task is to rescue any colonists that have survived, destroy the Capones, and ultimately seek out the mastermind bit behind the rebellion. Multitude of 3D isometric locations. Excuse me, by 3D vector light sourced environment. Okay. What's the tech specs? That's not what I was expecting, but okay. When it said tech specs, I thought it meant what technical specifications for the machine. Just get rid of this guy. Done. Oh, here we go. Minimum specs. Any Amiga with X8 68K CPU, hard drive, 4-speed CD-ROM, PAL, NTSC, 2 meg memory, 1 chip, and 1 egg. Any utilizers if available. AGA chipset, extra chip, extra fast, faster CPU, faster CD-ROM. Supports the following languages. All those. 97 again. Okay. So then we did get some specs there. And we've already played another Vulcan game because we just played Final Odyssey, I think. Yeah, okay. Nice menu though. Let's try this again. There we go. Right, no. That's not gonna load, is it? No, okay. That's fine. Right, so we're on screenplay. Let's go to the shareware. Since the other one isn't running, and I don't really want to have to kind of go back and see if it does or doesn't work. Still loving the mouse. Just being able to kind of shift around is very, very good. So we got Baravento, Blobby, Crossfire Demo, Cyborg Crisis, Movie Backgammon, Riskio, Trauma Zero, and White Lion. Okay. Ooh. That looks like a beat 'em up. Um, 1920. Oh, too fast. I'm sure I asked for the other. I'm sure I pulled right to get to. Alright, fair enough. Player versus computer. I think he's just asking for the name. I've seen this before. Who was playing this? It was Rapid Play. Somebody was playing this. Quite fast, so. Because I remember them remarking about the little snail that went all the way to the back that I've just noticed. I'm sure Abby played this. I could be wrong. I know somebody did. Oh, come on. Let me quit. I hate when games don't let you quit. I have to reboot it on. I'll have to find the data type that let me pull HTML straight into unless there's a different way of doing it, but I'll have to look it up for later. What are we on? So we did, no, it wasn't risky, it was smells, hang on. So we did that one, so what's blobby? Let me just double check the readme just to make sure that no, it doesn't say anything, does it? Sure, see this as well. Fuck's sake. What options have we got? Which is that's the main. Oh, it's a 2-player one, isn't it? Yep. Excuse me, sorry. I think I've heard of Crossbuy before. I'm sure there was a version on the PC. See what happens if we pull the other one up. I do like the pre-rendered backgrounds with the, you know, with the ship inside some sort of underground area, kind of a bit like Descent in a way. One game round, that's fine. It's brilliant. And I should be able to quit to start. So that's not bad actually, that demo, especially for 2 players. Cyborg Crisis. Is it me or is the text a bit off center? And oh, there we go. Just took a while for it to. Okay. Why do I suddenly get no bullets? Oh, it's because the other bullet's got to stop first. Oh, and I've now got nothing. Okay, so I only got a few shots before I have to go and pick up more ammo. Go up and try it again. I'm hoping other levels have different mazes. Shit. So I think you've only got 3 shots before it stops. You've got to get in quite close as well. That's the other one. I need to be careful of the little dots because I think that's where they're coming in from. Okay, that was fun for a bit. Okay, let's terminate that. So we've done those 4. That's backgammon like. I've played backgammon before on PD, but it's always interesting to see how different people do in different ways. On my screen, that makes that white to be not great, but I think you guys can see that a bit better than I can. Let's try it anyway. Calculate next move. Dice are 2, 5, 0, 0. Why have you got 4 dice there? Should only have 2. So I need to come this way up and across. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't go here. Okay, so I can shift this one to here. Not quite sure how to move these. That's not giving me any help. Can't click and drag. Can't sort of click one and then click another. Double click doesn't work. Right click only gives me the menu. Let's try new and just do it again. No, I don't know. Let's have a quick look at the README, see if there's anything missing. Should work on every Amiga with at least two, WebH 2, maybe 3. Says nothing about the game, or at least to move it anyway. But now I'm going to read a guide version. Human player has to click on the start field first and then the target field. The move is legal as shown on the board. Let's try this again. Why begins it's your turn. So I'm assuming click that. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should be, because it should be. Or is it white? Just like that. Right. Okay. We got a movement. So I'm not going to be able to move here because that's a 5. I could move this again. In fact, I could reinforce this. No? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I can't do that. There we go. Shifted that over. So all 3s. Okay. Take this. Move 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. And reinforce 1, 2, 3. Sure, I could do that. 1, 1, 2. No, okay. Sure, you could do that. So basically what it's showing here is doubles. So normal moves that aren't doubles are just these two. But if it's a double, it means you can go 4 times. 6, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How could that not be a valid move? Unless you want me to move the 3 first. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm sure the white goes to the top here. Okay, this is stupid. Backgammon's an okay game, but when it starts doing stuff that even I can't be sure of, then I'm just like, no. Alright, let's have a look at riskier. The game Risk. Riskier for 4 to 5 players with for all Amigas. I think it said tested on A1220, Kickstart 3 and A2040. Oh, so this is 020 and this is the 040 and that's the 3.1. Dutch and English. Oh, I'm reading the German version, it's down here for the English. Playable for all Amiga. So at least I knew some German. Tested on that, yeah. Thought it was that tested maybe. Including only German.found. Okay. Let's try it again. No, I don't think it's going to do anything. Alright, fine. Let's go look at Trauma 0. I'm hoping this is like Trauma Center on the Wii. Probably isn't. unless it's a rolling demo. And that basically means it just shows you like a video of the gameplay maybe. Dedicated lurking 95, I want to become unknown. I don't know what you mean. Europa 2 actually pretty slow. Teaser was really disappointing. It would have been a great shooter, so much fun with the graphics and sound, no playability. It does sound good. It's taking a while for it to do anything. Drive slightly different, but power's not. I'm just gonna kill it. Well, we're on 2 hours 40. That's the Amiga boot, so I'm just gonna have a quick check to see who else is online. I'll probably go for another 30 minutes or so. Right. You know, one thing about these CDs is there's so much to explore on here. Let me just double check that Trauma Zero was playable or not. Works on all IGA. Our intention is to develop 2 special versions of Trauma Zero. First version for Blizzard 1230 50 MHz on 4 MB fast RAM. Second version for PowerPC boards. I'm assuming that happened and it just still wasn't any good. It doesn't say whether it's playable or not. It wasn't doing anything for me anyway. White Lion, yes. Oh, this will be Othello, won't it? Yeah. Also known as reverse psi. That's mine. Oh, no, it didn't. Thought I'd be able to take the whole lot. That corner piece there means that would it be nice for me to get the corner piece. Not a chance I'm winning this. No way. White 25 for 15. Yeah, no. Okay, so that was interesting, the shareware section. What's the utilities? There we go. F1GP editor, I think that is. GD window patch, HD installers, OCS fix, magic dice, iKit 2.2, on escapee 5 meg I think, slider boot and WC patch. So that is, hello there cat. What are you doing? Oi! Not allowed to eat that. Okay. Sister requirements. Original copy of Formula 1 Grand Prix. Yeah, no. So this is an editor. That's fine. With this patch, you're allowed to play Gloom Deluxe in window on the standard A1200 or 4000 without using CyberGraphics or any for graphics board. Well, I don't need to because we've already seen me play. Stop it! Wait. We've already seen me play Gloom on this, so we'll be fine without it. She's eating the sticky stuff I used. What was it? Electrical tape. So she's not doing that anymore. And we got an HD installers. Oh, HD installers for a lot of games. Again, we don't need it because we've got a WHD load. iKit. Install kit v2.2 is the CD32 emulator installer. With the help of a cool GUI, you can install over 110 CD32 and CDTV games. There are many games which don't run with an emulator, for example, Chaos Engine, Lotus Trilogy, Out to Lunch, Luna, Sea and Overkill, James Point 3, Battletoads. Again, we don't need this anymore because WHD load does it all for us. And I've got plenty of CD32 games, as you already know. Let me just move the there we go, because I'm off to one side, but never mind. Magic dice. Oh, it just basically rolls, doesn't it? Oh, trying to get rid of it and it won't die. Damn it. Substitute for the traditional dice during RPG sessions. Yep, thought so. Program is suitable for all RPG systems where dice are used. For example, AD&D, Warhammer, Cyberpunk 2020, and lots of others. That's an old one, Cyberpunk 2020. So I want to see if we can get rid of it. Oh. These are all the different dice step versions. So there's D100, D20, D12, D10, D8, D6, D4. Yeah, I would like to remove them. So right click menu. To persevere with it for now. That's what we got here. Just a readme file. Right, so I'd have to unpack this into my hard drive. Side CD, I think it is, or boot, allows you to play the German Coverdisks version of the setlist from CD and to save the scores on the hard drive. So it's just a little installer, fair enough. Oh, it's a WC patch. Designed to fix some bugs in order to make Wing Commander 32 CD32 work on a simple Amiga without the Akiko chip. In fact, Nick Pelling, the guy who translated the game on Amiga, already did that, but in a so fucking manner that we remade it. Okay. The result is that first the game works without Akiko and with fast RAM. Before the patch, Nick Pelling was used to blit in a buffer, which allocation he didn't force to chip RAM. The second error was a sharp he forgot in his source, destroying the palette. And a second replace is C2P with a brand new one, resulting in an acceleration of about 1.5 to 5 times depending on your CPU. Okay. So that's that patched in there. It's fucking Windows. It would be nice if you could kind of switch them off. Kind of delete. It's almost like I've just introduced a virus. PD course. Something in PD. There's gotta be something in PD. Nope. Reader stuff. Gallery games. Great Danes, is it? Dave Hyton. Let's have a look at the gallery. Just go through it. Alistair Walker. Ooh. So the game is say what you can see if you can see what Mr. Chips is doing. For those of you who don't know that reference, that's from Catchphrase. It's a nice looking picture so far. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Sort of, I got some kind of vibe from Thief, you know, from the flooring. Other than that, yeah, it's not too bad. So this was called Heavy Metal. Not quite sure what it's supposed to be. This is just some sort of random rendered mishmash. Unless this figure here is the whole point of it. Oh, well, it says Heavy Met. Hurricane. Or is it Hurricane? Excuse me. Is it the plane? Possibly? Maybe a type of plane, type of Spitfire, possibly? Or well, that type of craft anyway. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at there. This was called music. It's like a visualization of it, or just... I mean, it looks nice, but it's that sort of art thing where they call it something you're like, is that supposed to be? I don't get it. It's still nice though. I hope that's part of the picture. Oh god, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I think it's crashed a bit. It's crashed again, hasn't it? Right, I think I'm gonna call it a night. What time are we on? Yeah, because I'm getting quite tired now. One thing I did want to show you before we go. Before I start wrapping it up. I think it was this CD. Is it on the Mac? Yeah, in this folder here, under other stuff, PSX Emu. So I was not sure whether this was an actual emulator for the PlayStation. It says PlayStation emulator for the Amiga, author Snoopy or Hex. I found this file on a PC emulator website with the description Amiga PlayStation emulator, none available for the DOS yet. I downloaded it, tried to run one of my 4 PlayStation games, it failed. This is 1 or 2 months ago, but now I decided to upload this emulator to Aminit because I've only got 4 games and it seems that they aren't in the SPT2 standard, whatever this is. If you run a game successfully, please contact me and tell me what game I'd really like to play on a PlayStation and an Amiga. Sorry, there was no documentation in the archive. I'm not able to write one because I don't know much about PlayStation and or what SQS rate or the SPT2 standard is. I've got a doc or a newer version of it. Emu at PSX, please let me know. Don't know, perhaps this emulator is fake, but why place it on a PC website? I had fun with it. basically what it said. Hello there, Amiga Kemi. I think it would be cool to make a new CD encyclopedia like they used to make, but just use Wikipedia articles, but have it work on a CD TV and CD32. Oh, you mean like in Carter, and I think the other one was Grolier. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I don't see why not. It's the same thing. So yeah, I found this, and I don't know whether it's actually any good or not. I do have some PlayStation games, but I did Namco, so for the typo, no, it's fine. I do typos all the time. So before I wrap up, I'm gonna try and see if I can play with this. So if I put it in. I'm going to copy it into here and see what it does. That's in there now. Because I'm going to need to eject. Yeah, like Growly, yeah, I think I've got Growly in the down here. Is it Growly? Might be. I'm not going to go down there because it means I've got to pull everything out and pain in the arse. So let me. So where is that? Is that in? Alright, so if I remember rightly, it's that executable. So if I go PSXA1, should have at least a quad speed CD-ROM and about 4 meg 32-bit fast RAM. Should be RAM, I think. So I'm going to put 1 by 1 30 too high. Colors to use. Not at least 16 colors. No. 1, 10, 16. I'm going to use 6 meg. Enter the CD device. Right. Just trying to figure out what game I could put with it. Let's try, because I don't know, he says he's tried 4 games, but I don't know what he's tried. I was going to do Death Trap Dungeon, but I think that's too common to do. I don't want to do Alien Resurrection because I think that's too new. The one that I'm considering trying is probably either Fade to Black or Grand Theft Auto. Right, let's see if we get them out. It says LSLES on the side here. I don't know if that's anything that I need to... Okay, let's try Grand Theft Auto. No, it does pick up. Oh, that's interesting. That's a CD drive. Sorry, that's the PlayStation game GTA in there. See, it says CD drive, so I'm assuming that's going to be CD2. But then it says CD device. Unless I need to check. CD2. Don't know, I suppose I'll have to but it's interesting that PlayStation discs do get picked up by the Amiga. So I'm assuming that emulator is either not working or I'm not doing something right on it. I might get Rabbi to have a look at it. I'm sure Rabbi might have some ISO files, so remember to find the one that I've got, and then I can just send it him over, see what he thinks. What time is it? Oh, I was feeling a bit tired. Well, there's still some of you on, so I'm going to play one more game and then I'm going to call it. So, I don't think Cami was here for the beginning part. So we've had some interesting things on the well, 2 upgrades. One didn't work. It's not that it didn't work, it's just because I've got too much of a young version of Kick-ROM. This has got 3 in it. And then I used the map-ROM on the current board in there, the 8CA1211, to basically say use the software version of 3.1, you know, the map-ROM thing. And then I've recently got a new accelerator board, which is a Terrible Fire 1230, and I put it in, and the Amiga runs fine, but because it defaults to the 3.0 ROMs, 3.5 won't work properly, so I need to upgrade those. So until that happens, there's no Terrible Fire for that. However, the other upgrade was we now have no ball on this mouse. It's now a laser mouse, which is why I'm being able to do things a lot easier. We tried Mega Ball earlier on, and it was working perfectly fine. We also played No Second Prize. Had to move the sensitivity down to 1 because it was that sensitive. Made playing it a lot easier. I can do this, and, you know, it's really, really good speed. So I could probably play another mouse-driven game before we finish. Trying to think of mouse-driven games that I kind of played or said no to. Just having a quick look. Ooh, I know which one I could play. Shuffleput Cafe. I think that's a good one to end on. I'll probably still suck at it, but you know. Right, which one of these is considered the easier one? No, right click menu. Sure, he's quite tough. I know she cheats a lot. Oops. Yeah. But that was shit. Yay, finally. My reaction times there. Just a shit. Yeah. Best way to beat this guy is play defense until he gets drunk. You can smash him. Okay. See, I think. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to press that, but never mind. Most of these are just my dumb home goals. Like that. It's doing so well before. Well, I wasn't, but you know. I felt a bit better reactions. That's my fault for being too slow. Pulling it back now. Shit, two. Ooh, didn't want to do that, never mind. Come on. Shit. Yeah, almost. One more. Done it. I didn't. Never mind. Sure, you could right click for the menus, but I don't seem to be able to do that. Right, I'm losing the edge now. Yeah. Yeah, that was my stupid fault. It's so nice to be able to play mouse games now. The laser makes all the difference. One more to me and I'll finally... Yep, got him. Right. How come is it that the left and right mouse button doesn't seem to work on that menu? So I'm sure you could pick another one. Oh, I see. Right click new opponent. So that was a drunken one. Let's try this guy. Okay, this guy looks like he's gonna beat me. Got smaller paddle as well. Guy just slams it. He's a bit predictable going on this side all the time. Okay, so that's him. This one. So I think this guy's one of the easy ones. Thing is, you really got to pay attention as well. Come on. Oh, fuck's sake. No, my eyes are going now. Right. Anyway. Good game to end it on, I think. I have to get some more kind of mouse-driven games. I probably got a few. Like I said, I've already played three already. Test Drive might be a good one to play at some point because I think you use the mouse to, or you can use the mouse to control the steering wheel. Pretty sure you could. So thanks everybody for popping in. Thanks to Graham for the raid. As for the TF1230, like I said, I'm gonna have to get a ROM upgrade 3.1 again. I say again because I bought one last time and it didn't. Me installing it was just like didn't work. There's bent pins and stuff and broken pins, and although when I installed the Amiga 600 one, perfectly fine. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a case of second time lucky sort of thing. Thanks Dangos, no problem. Thanks for a fun stream, no problem. See who's on and available. Oh, before I do that, tomorrow, let me think. How's it going? Tomorrow is Retro Random. I am available. I don't know what I'm doing yet. It might be Tapper. It's probably going to be Tapper, so Tapper, but the arcade game. I've still got to try and beat 101,000, which is my own score. I've not done that yet. It's been very tough to do that, so that'll probably be on the Mister. Let's have a quick look who's online. Pastor Poncho still playing Donkey Kong 64. Dr. CDCS says, can't use the title of the game because Twitch won't, and I don't know what else it says. Last Time Lord is pretty decent SNES FFC games. McCall is playing Silent Hill. Right. I think we're going to go play. So McCall is playing Silent Hill 2, so we're going to go and raid him. I think he's... I don't know whereabouts he is at the moment. Let's have a quick look. He's just getting back into it. Yeah, he is. Okay. Just give myself set up. Because what I don't like doing is kind of like pumping you guys over, then me coming along and then missing the thanks and stuff. There we go. Right, anyway, again, thanks very much. See you tomorrow if you're here tomorrow. Or if not, Sunday for That's Dungeon Keeper. Or again, next week for more Amiga Mondays. So until then, let me start the raid so I don't get that awkward few minutes of me going. Okay. Yep. Okay. Thanks very much, and I see you guys whenever. So bye bye.